PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is the game that put the Battle Royale mode on the world map. But how was the way there? PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, or Pubg as it's called in popular speech, is probably known to everyone by now. 100 players enter an airplane, landing on an island with the help of a parachute. Empty-handed at first with the order to obtain rifles, guns and pans with the purpose of surviving and wiping out the other deserters. And that's where the Battle Royale situation has its advantages according to many. There is an interest in our people when you wonder how one would act in a similar situation. Eat or be eaten. Brendan Green is the person behind the game. He was born in Ireland but moved to Brazil to work as a photographer and web developer. During his time in the South American country, he found love and got married. 2 years later, on the other hand, it ended and he headed back home to Ireland, and to quote himself, "I lived on welfare." At home he started making his own way. The classic game Arma 2 was modded into DayZ Battle Royale, which became a huge success. The eyes had been opened for the Irish Green and the game development company Daybreak recruited him. But he did not stay for long. Months later, he sat on an airplane to Seoul. The people behind South Korean Bluehole had been impressed by Green's thoughts and ideas on Battle Royale games. His biggest challenge ever lay before him. Bluehole wanted him as creative director and Pubg was on the horizon. In early 2016, they began to develop the game with a name for release a year later. On March 23, 2017 it was finally time. An early access release to Steam came and it immediately became a success despite some bugs. Just over 1.5 years after the release, the game has sold 50 million copies across PC and Xbox One. On Steam's list of the most popular games, Pubg is still on top, before games like Dota 2 and Counter-Strike: Global Offensive. However, despite fine numbers, they have challenges. The genre grows and challengers have appeared. One of them is Fortnite, which is a similar game that has taken many active players from Pubg. However, Brendan Green has welcomed Fortnite. In several interviews he has stated that his goal is to make the genre grow and that the way there is through new games. We do not know how the future looks for Pubg. Nobody knows.